More time elapses, it makes me think, is there really a Galaxy Z Fold 6 Ultra? And if there is, what are going to be the big changes with the Galaxy 6 Ultra versus the Galaxy Z Fold 6? Because I just can't imagine at this point we're going to get one. I mean, I know we heard there is one, like some credible people have said there's going to be one, but they don't know exactly where it's going to be released or what it features in terms of it being better than a regular Galaxy Z Fold 6. But at the same time, it's like we have usually seen what these phones are going to look like months and months and months in advance, and there still is no idea of what this phone is going to look like. And reportedly, it's going to be released in July or August of this year, which is only, you're looking at May, June, July, August, 3-4 months before its release. You would think someone would have leaked something and said something about this rather than just saying the words Galaxy Z Fold 6 Ultra. Well, this tweet from Bennett kind of is talking about how Ice Universe turned down a lot of the rumors that we heard earlier about the Galaxy Z Fold 6 having a larger battery capacity, better cameras, and more. But what really matters is if it's coming to the supposed Galaxy Z Fold 6 Ultra. Galaxy Z Fold 6 Ultra, when it debuts, will likely offer or have these bigger batteries and better cameras and other features as well, and it really hopes to see the Ultra Fold come to the market. And I do too. I mean, I have to admit that the Galaxy Z Fold 6 Ultra, in my eyes, could be everything I've wanted with this phone. But then at the same time, like to revert back to what I just said, it's like, why is there no, this is what it's going to look like, or these are the specs it's going to have? Like, we literally know almost nothing about the Z Fold 6 Ultra except for the name, and that it's reportedly coming, and that Korea is definitely getting it, most likely, and the rest of the world might not. It just seems fishy to me. It seems like one of those things that we hear about a rumor, and then it usually doesn't come out for 2 or 3 years. Or it doesn't happen for 2 or 3 years, whatever you want to say. And when you think of stuff like that, I always think like, yeah, it is probably a real rumor, but maybe not this year. Maybe not this year is when the year we get it, but it's in the future, and that kind of bums me out, because looking at the Z Fold 6, it's like, I've been beaten down, I got to admit, I've been beating this thing down for the last couple of days saying, you know, it's not that big of an upgrade, and it's, on paper it's not. But as you know, when you get stuff in hand, sometimes your opinion changes, and I'm no different. I've had phones where I'm like, I'm not excited about it, or we've seen the S24 Ultra before that phone comes out, or S23 Ultra, before those phones come out, we're like beating them down because they haven't changed that much, but then they win phone of the year almost every single year. And Z Fold 6 might be the best foldable phone that comes out all year, especially if an Ultra version of it doesn't come out. But I've got to, I mean, man, I want to be so wrong, but if you put money in my hand and said, hey, take the money or don't, what do you think's going to happen? I would say, I don't think it's going to come out right now. Watch, next week I'll probably say it will, but right now, this moment in time, I don't think we're going to get a Z Fold 6 Ultra. If we do, I have a feeling it's only going to be in Korea and China and nowhere else. Not America, not anywhere else. You'll have to import it or something. I think we're going to get stuck with the Z Fold 6. I think they want to get this phone out, if it even comes out, the Ultra. I think they're going to want the Z Fold 6, though, to come out and be like a ridiculously, quote unquote, ridiculously low price for a phone that people will want to buy, that they'll be less hesitant about not buying because of the price, where it's more apt to be in the same range as a high storage capacity iPhone 16 Pro Max or Galaxy S24 Ultra, or one of those phones that, you know, when you get the storage amount's pretty high, the phones get pretty expensive. And I think that's what they want to do with the Z Fold 6, is get that into a price range of that, and people are like, you know, it folds and it's got a good amount of storage, I'm going to grab it. I think that's what we're going to end up seeing, is probably just a Z Fold 6 in most, if not all of the world, and then an Ultra version of this phone doesn't come out for a year or two later. Let me know your thoughts. Have a great day. We'll see you down the road. Peace.